Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Play Planet... Oh, what a silly elephant. Welcome to Planet Zoo, where the little elephant likes to trample everything. So this is our first look at Planet Zoo. If you've never seen a first look, basically we're trying out the game for the very first time. We're going to go ahead and play for, maybe 30 minutes or 40 minutes or so. If you guys like what you see and like to see a series on it, I'd be happy to oblige. Just leave your comments and your votes or whatever. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. But anyways, let's go and play the game. So welcome to Planet Zoo. Okay, created my avatar. Let's go ahead and create an avatar. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Look at me. I'm a funky guy. I feel like I'm a beatnik? Were they called beatniks back in the day? So you can be a teen. Oh, wow. So you can be an adult. You can be large. You can be female. That's pretty cool. What kind of... Oh, you can randomize it. There you go. They're teens, but they look like they're all adults. I mean, it's not supposed to be like super crazy Avatar Maker 2000 kind of thing, but there you go. And let's go to the male one here. There you go. Let's check them out. Oh, look at that. I'm so hip, man. There you go. We'll play this cool dude. Okay, we're going with that. I won't go through all the, I'll be there forever, obviously, all the character creation. Place your avatar HQ where other players will see your avatar across any zoo or blueprints you have shared. Oh. Okay, let's put it up towards roughly where I live. Yes. There you go. So here we have, you got the career, first steps. So we can progress through the thing. We actually have the one expansion here too, the... African, I think, DLC, so that's pretty cool. Oh, who are these people? Well, that's me. Who are you? I guess these are like my friends, or are these just random people? I'm guessing they're friends? Oh, yeah, friend. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. They have that little feature. Okay, so let's go career progress through it. Yeah, sandbox here. Build your dream with no progress. Yeah, let's do career. I mean, that makes sense. There's a tutorial, and we can learn the basics, right? So let's start. That's how you're supposed to do it, even on the first looks, It's nice to see, like, how easy is it to get into it? How is the tutorials? Are they very informative? What's the learning curve? Am I stupid enough or smart enough to grasp it, Oh, this is cool. Very different than I expected in...
Heyo at Hematu. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie. The only person who calls me Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
Oh my.
As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home.
I love the spotlights. They even have the detail.
This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s.
Oh, he's going for a swim.
We're in the middle
There's
of
a baby.
Big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat.
Oh my.
So, it's up to you.
Is that a big chunk of dung? Wait, is he...
Don't worry, though. I'm not
there's
completely throwing you in
zebras.
at the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there.
Well,
From that
hello.
rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
I guess this is the grizzly
Did
bear.
you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
His welfare is good. Look at he loves this
Select
place.
one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel.
Look at all the details. That's so cool.
This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important
his plants
thing
could be a
being
bit
its
better.
overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal welfare today as we go through your objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
Let's do that. Okay. Oh,
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your
Wow.
animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
okay. So here we go. Look at the. I guess this land you could probably buy and expand down the road if you wanted to. I guess to some sort of degree, maybe. Cool. Let's see here.
Panthera leo, or the West African lion to you and me. Lions
hello.
are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride.
Oh, that's a
Although
fruit
prides of
tray.
that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome, which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
Oh, but there's a baby here. Hello. That's so adorable. I'm sorry. It is very cute. Okay. So we're going to an empty habitat. Oh, look at this. Brand new one over here.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well,
The animal.
2 somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Okay.
There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works.
He doesn't.
The last
This
thing
one
I
doesn't
want
want to
is you
last long.
accidentally ordering a dozen elephants. When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade centre, where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
I guess we could click Trade Center, but I'm wondering if it has it somewhere else. Send to the zoo.
When you ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade centre's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
Is that it there?
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in
whoa.
the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat
Oh, don't
finished
throw it on
up so
top
we
of
can keep
him.
them
That could hurt
nice
him.
and happy. You see, each
Or
animal
her,
in the zoo
him.
has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy
There
they
we go.
are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed.
They need to be.
Don't worry if that's a lot to remember.
They need some
You can always
enrichment.
check the Zoopedia for more information.
Zoopedia. I like it.
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
What happens if he wants a big one? Or do we put them in here? Is that going to be their sleeping area? Or do people want to see them eat? Oh, he's getting excited. Maybe we'll let them enjoy the meat in here. We'll put it here. And then we need a water one. Oh, it's a water bowl.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Oh, I think they kind of go up automatically. Like
Nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a fair old state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
Oh, but they're going to get fed. Food time. His nutrition's so low, too, so this is good news. Oh, who's happy? Oh, he's happy. That's for you, buddy. Oh, here's your girlfriend. Oh, no, wait, that's your boyfriend. You're the girlfriend. Oh, yeah. You need to put some apples or something in their food. Ah, I love it. Okay. I guess we're gonna check out the ostrich.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Oh, there it is.
Ah, that's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way. Let's keep the game paused while we get this ostrich habitat built.
Okay.
Job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate.
Guessing the
After all,
barrier?
how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
Yeah, barrier. There you go. Oh, that's cute. I like the graphics. Oh, you have to put it on the actual thing. Oh, okay.
Right. Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
I see.
Good work. Remember, before you can place animals in any
Not the nicest,
habitat,
but-
it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this
I was going to say,
habitat
how are they
going
going to see?
At least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier so the guests can see in.
Okay, let's do it around this area. Oh, what that is. Oh, is that doing both of them?
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them. Now, before we adopt our ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh?
Wait, Canadian, eh? There you go. Do we hit play or no? We
By
didn't
the
hit. Oh, there you
way,
go.
as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think?
Yeah.
Let's get 4 of them in here.
Is it going to tell me to go animal training, or are we supposed to be smart enough? Oh, yeah, it brings it up still. That's good. In case if I lost my smartness there, right? Animal storage. There you go. Ew, look at this one. It's like the prize one. Wait, what the heck? There's a little choo-choo train. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love that. Okay, adopt. Adopt. There you go. Oh, we have to go back to our storage here. Oops, I guess it was going to pop up again on us.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
Okay, so... I don't actually know how to... Oh, that's how you do that one. Oh, that's how you do that one. I don't know how to rotate. Guess I'll have to figure that out over time, huh? Huh. Oh, we got bronze.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Whoa,
What is a
heaven forbid
miles?
They ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Aren't the developers who make this game like
Well, Bernie
in a country that does
impressed.
kilometers?
Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals. So they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Doesn't matter, I guess.
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut.
Oh, I want. How do you do that?
Up to the path.
Z and X. Oh, you hold it down and then you do it. Ah. Wait, isn't that right? Oh, I had the wrong way. Derp. I was like, I had it right, but I was like, no, that's the back window. They get like a view outside. Well, that's a cute view. Can I like bring this over to the side a bit? I thought they deserve... Oh, invalid rotation. Darn it. I guess I can't do it. I wanted to give them a look over here. Like, they can look at the nice, you know, water and stuff out the window.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper. But the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and
Hey,
other
do you
staff
like what you're seeing,
facilities
buddy?
shouldn't be
Yeah, you
placed near to
enjoy
areas
this.
where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness.
Oh.
Negatively. In case that wasn't clear.
Well, I guess
Something
this...
that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes
I
your
guess they
newly
don't need
built
that.
keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
A transformer? Look where this is going.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
It's like a big area. I see.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches
I
and
guess
hippos.
I guess this will be powered now.
Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Hey, I've been enjoying my time with the ostriches. Fine, let's go. Let's check this one out. Oh, we got.
Your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier. Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Is there like a bird in the sky? And like I see the shadow, but I can't find the. You see the shadow, but it's like, where's the bird? Okay, so habitat barrier and gate. Okay. Oh. So you can make it big, huh? Will they get upset for having a big one? Gotta try it out, right? Just because I found out you could do that. Uh-oh. I could do that, I guess. Can I, like, cut this one off slightly or anything like that, I wonder? Oh, I think I did. Okay, I did it. This is overdone, but I had to do it. Okay, so what do we do again? So we click one of these, I guess? You just click this? Yeah, and then you can just swap it. Okay. And what are we doing with this thing here? I guess we're building some sort of water here, but I'm not sure how that's done. Oh, hello. Choo-choo. They did a pretty good job with the camera controls. Okay, so let's go ahead and I guess we're supposed to put something into this habitat. Bed, shelters, enrichment items, all nature, all facilities, no. So we have to figure out what we're supposed to do. Help. Apparently I screwed up on that part. Barriers, so we got the barriers. Oh, we need the gate, that's why. You know, because they got to get in and out of here still, right? So is there like a private more area? Not really. Oh, what is this place here? Oh, it has a lot of maintenance stuff, but people are walking in here too, I guess. Yeah. Oh, well. Seems like I give them a bit more access. We'll put it here. I probably shouldn't have built...
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
So we'll get the donation bin here as well.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate's in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Okay, so we gotta adopt those tigers now. Animal trading. Go back to the top here. Wow, they're a little expensive. Probably not actually that expensive. I don't know what they would be in real life, you know, like for a zoo. But even then, that seems expensive. Also seems a little illegal. Okay, got that one done. And then send that to the zoo.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at
There's the
preparing
train
a
again.
habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Okay. I like this little spot over here, but this one's closer to the side, whatever. So, habitat and food tray. Here you go.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different.
Oh, the
Some
water.
animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still
Oh,
need
so
to
we have
fill
to
it
do
with
terrain.
water.
Oh, here they are.
You should
Hello.
do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Oh, I'm going to get them wet. A calm water or rough water? Calm water.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches.
He got
these
teleported out of there.
tigers
He's
will
like, why
also
did you
need some
do that?
enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
What kind of toys does the tiger want? I don't know. Well, not animal trading. We don't need to do habitat. Oh, they added some. A frozen blood pumpkin. That doesn't sound like a toy. A frozen blood pumpkin. Apparently that is a toy from a tiger. Is there, like, more information on what the hell a frozen blood pumpkin is? I've never heard of one. Okay, so we want to add that over here, because that gets them over here. Oh, look at they're excited by the tiger. Maybe I'll just put this on and, like, spray the blood all over them. Wait, there's a rubbing pad on here. Oh, that's kind of adorable. So we want to move... Wait, how did we get... Okay, so we want that to be in their view, right? So...
Okay, it's really starting to take shape.
Um...
Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely the bad weather. Although given that we're
There
in
you go.
England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather.
Oh, yeah, England does miles per
Add
hour.
shelter to their habitat.
That's
You can
why.
either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
So he's a 9-year-old tiger, and she's an 8.3-year-old tiger. Okay, so we're gonna check out habitats. We're gonna give them a planet tire. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a hell of a habitat. Shelter. Okay. I guess if you want to let them in and out kind of thing, you gotta put it in a better spot, right? There you go.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat.
Oh, they don't like the
Select
terrain?
a tiger and bring up its information panel.
They look really
Righty.
happy.
Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers
Oh,
need
the
more of or
enrichment?
less of in this habitat.
What? Oh, habitat and then terrain. Oh, there's tabs actually at the top here. Oh, look at all the information. I didn't
Then
realize that.
Open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part
Oh.
of their welfare.
Terrain, paint, and more soil. So what kind of soil do they like? It just says soil? It's funny, she says soil. Well, it's 17, but grass short is like something they want more of too. Oh, but then I'm losing grass long. They're getting more grass short, but they're getting grass long. Soil's really low, I guess, so that makes sense. Soil light. Oh, terrain's 100% though.
They say the good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when...
Oh, I see. The white is
a
like where they
Bengal
want it
tiger.
at. I see. You're not supposed to get them 100%.
Those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you did poke a hole in their fence.
Eye of the
Oh,
tiger.
but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
The who's?
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls.
The
I've been
the
told that we
Indian
need to improve their
peafowls?
Social welfare.
What the heck's an Indian peafowl? I guess a bird?
Now then, just find one of the peafowls.
Oh, yeah,
and
they're like
select them
peacocks.
To open our information panel, then we can have a good gander at how they're doing.
Wait,
Although
is that what they
technically, I
really
suppose
are
gandering
called,
would
but they
be
just
for
don't know how to
geese.
call them? Look how many people are looking at this. Why are you guys
Expand
looking
their
at my...
social welfare, and we can get a bit more
Maybe people need to look at
detail.
my tigers. Oh, nice throw in the garbage. Oh, no, that's a donation. Oh, thank you for the donation. Does it show you, like, how much? Look at that. Last donation, $10. Average donation, $10.57. Man, I must move to England if you're getting $10.50 to be a peacock. Okay, so it tells you the average and everything, how many people donate. That is really cool for a zoo. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? I didn't listen to her. I was too excited about the peacocks. We'll just go over here. Maybe it'll change. Oh, look at this one. Wait, so this is water, but it's protected? Oh, people are in here. Oh, it's like a bit... Oh, that is so cool. So what's in the waters of this? Is there like a crocodile or something, maybe? Who lives over here? Oh, they're hippos. Anyways, let's go back to the peacock thing. I don't know how to bring up the dialogue. F1 maybe? No. I should have paid attention more to what she said. I was just too excited to see what was going on here. Zoopedia. Oh, look at all the detailed information on the Zoopedia here. Wow, they have so many animals. How do they have these many animals in this game? Literally, the spider's called a Goliath bird eater. I don't think I'd ever want to meet that spider. Oh, we can have giant pandas. Oh, that's cute. You got lots of bears and stuff. Some African elephants. And you can do research to unlock it too. That's really cool. Oh, here it is, the objectives. Okay.
Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
Social welfare. So maybe if I click this. Ah, here you go. Social.
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right.
What's wrong with their social group?
More. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
The adult population.
Right. As you can see, the peafowlers need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Okay, we'll go and get 3 of our adult ones here. Animal trading again. Here you go. So are these all female? Yeah, they are. I guess they make them pretty simple for us as a tutorial anyways. Here you go. And let's get those. Can you like... There is a thing you can do. Send to the zoo and do them all at once. Awesome.
I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy.
Our snow leopard is grumpy. What's wrong with her? Where's our snow leopard? Oh, here we go. Oh, the snow leopard's got a bit of snow.
Animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag.
Look at her beautiful tail.
In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cage for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Well, that's cool. So we're going to put one-way so we don't have them getting all disturbed. Okay, so we're going to go to barriers here, and we're going to do one-way glass. We'll click it.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot, even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
I can't tell what I'm looking at. It's all blue. Oh. Turn on the temperature heat map. Oh, so this is the heat map. We actually have to turn it on. Oh, wow.
We already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future.
Okay.
Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Oh, that's good to know. So we're going to go to habitat. We're going to put a cooler in here. Heat and coolers. Cooler. There you go. Oh, that's a large area. Let's put one right here, because that way it'll get into their little shelter too. Is that enough, or do you want more than one? There you go. We'll get another one in there. There you go. I thought that'd be enough, but... Okay. Oh, 3 coolers. Oh, they wanted more coolers. 3 coolers it is, then. You're getting spoiled today. Okay, so you got that one, that one. Can I add it in your water, or is that going to make it messy? We'll put one over
You can
here.
find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them.
Okay.
It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Okay, snow and rock. Let's do that. So painting, here's some snow. Oh, there you go. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Look at all this snow we're going to add for you. We're going to make it a Christmas wonderland in here for you.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing,
I was wondering
in the
about
zoo,
that.
you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Zoom in. Is that down there, or is there a different one? Oh, no, that is. The zoo one is. Oh, okay, here you go. Zoo overview. Okay. So these are our overview. Oh, wow, look at this. You get the overview. So you get the graphs, the guests. So here's all the guest information. Guests this year, 940. Guests last year, 865. I guess that's guests in total. Average total spent is $130. Wow, this is a one hell of an expensive zoo. Average ATM withdraw. Average transport, average donation. That is crazy. Average gifts. I'm actually surprised. This is like probably the nicest tourists ever, because they spend $62 on donations, but they only spend $10 on food and only $6 on gifts for themselves. This is definitely not America. Okay, so let's check out the animal stats.
This list shows you the animals' overall
Oh, look at their welfare. They're not doing so well, the turtles.
Then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
The one turtle's called Speedy. Okay, let's check out what's going on with Speedy here. Speedy, what am I doing here? How do I go to you, Speedy? Oh, I click your map icon here. Okay. We're coming, Speedy. What's up, buddy? Why is your welfare not so good here? So your hard shelter is 0. Well, you need a hard shelter. So we got to figure out a hard shelter here. So that's a heater. We need a shelter. Oh my, there's too many stuff here. Oh gosh. Let's type in the word hard then. Shelter? Oh, I get it. Like a hard shelter, like the shelter is hard, I guess. It's not like a special shelter called the hard shelter, I'm guessing. So here's like a basic metal shelter. It's kind of cute and tiny. You think that's what they want, or do you think they want something different? That's a wood shelter. A metal shelter would be harder, so let's add one in like this then. How do I do the... Oh, there you go, because we're going to bring it into the ground a bit, because they'll have problems getting up on that slope. Okay, Speedy, where are you? That's not Speedy. Is that going to make you happier, Speedy? Oh, yeah, your hard shelter went up. Oh, it says it's not enough, though, to do all of them, apparently, so you're going to need more. We could do that. Okay, now we have enough. Okay, what about your enrichment? Species, food enrichment, toy enrichment. You're not doing so good here. Food and drink. Oh, let's get rid of this. Hey, go play with the animals. They're not happy. Inefficient food enrichment is being provided to cover them. So I guess we can go to enrichments. Species, toy enrichment, species, food enrichment. There's nothing there. Okay. So Richmond items. Oh, here we go. Filter. Oh, you got that. Is there not a filter just for where we are, unfortunately? Maybe not. That would be kind of cool. Maybe there is, and I just don't see it. And I just screwed up the habitat. There you go. Filters. Yeah, I was hoping there was like a filter just for that. I guess we have to do it out. So what kind of turtle are you? You're a something giant tortoise. Okay, so let's do a filter. And we'll go species and elb. There you go. Oh, there you go. Oh, you guys got a little ball. Let's put a small ball in there for you. Who doesn't like a small ball? There you go. Let's go back to your enrichment there. Does the second ball make you guys happy? You're already full of ball. Oh, let's put a rubber ducky in there for them. Oh, no, I don't have that, apparently. That's a DLC. Herb-scented enrichment. Now, we should be probably putting some of these near the windows, too, for people. There you go. So, small ball, blah, 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 herb. Interspecies bonus? A block of frozen fruit. Who wouldn't want that? Oh, that really upped their enrichment there. Okay. Everyone loves sprinklers. Let's put one in there for them. There you go. There you go. Well, this should be some pretty happy tortoises. Oh, there he goes. He's playing with his ball. Who is that? It was Speedy. Speedy was the first one to play with the ball. Habitat cleanliness. Something's wrong. Oh, it looks like he's coming in to clean it now. Or he's fixing something. Okay, so let's check out the zoo here now. See what the welfare looks like here. So, oh, we got some giraffes who are not quite happy here. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Oh, hello, giraffes. So your terrain isn't so happy. Okay, let's check out your terrain. Okay, so prefer more grass and less soil. Okay, we can do that. So what kind of grass? Short grass? Yeah, long grass, actually. You must have a big Oh, yeah, you have a big habitat. Wow, this is like the giraffe super habitat. Okay. I guess one thing you're going to have to learn is, you know, like the right sizes too, right? So we're going to go around where it looks like it's mostly just dirt and replace it. Sorry, my spouse is using the blender right now. Okay, we're going to replace all this dirt around here if we can. I'm guessing there's intensity. Oh, yeah, there you go. Intensity, size. There you go. There we go. There you go. That should be pretty good. 100%. I say we made them happy. And then, oh, yeah, look at that. That is really happy. Okay. Let's check out the Zebu guys here. Oh, are Zebu's in here too? Oh, yeah, you are in here. Okay, what's up, zebra? Oh, they don't have enough enrichment. What's wrong with the zebras here? So, your enrichment. What are you... Oh, you just need some stuff. You need some toys and stuff. Okay, so what kind of... you're a plain zebra. So, let's do habitat. And let's do a filter here, species. And we'll go down to the P here for the plains. Plains zebra, there you go. Oh, they're excited. Oh, they're excited. Why is he so excited? Look at him. Wait, why are you so excited looking? They probably know that we're going to get them some new toys in here. Here, have this fun feeder here. And, oh, here's a rubbing pillar. Who doesn't love a nice rubbing pillar?
Not bad at
Oh, we did it.
all.
Gold
I think
reward.
It's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab
Oh,
your passport, we'll head off.
well, there we go, my friends. We have completed the first, I guess, tutorial there on Planet Zoo. That's pretty cool, though. I really like that. And I was actually surprised how detailed and how much there is to it. And the graphics, actually. I was just expecting, like, The Sims in a sense, but a zoo game. You know, something kind of basic and simple. Well, The Sims can be complex, but I was expecting it to be more, like, cartoonish and whatever. But the graphics are astonishing. They did a really good job with this game. So anyways, my friends, that is Planet Zoo. If you'd like to see more, let me know. You know, do a subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. You have to tell me if you want to see it, right? So don't just make one comment. You know, if there's multiple people interested, let me know, because I'd be happy to do a series. And I think it's a really cool game. I might just do it anyways. But either way, thank you so much for watching Planet Zoo, and definitely check it out there on Steam, I believe. It's probably on other sites too, but I'll definitely get a link in the description there. And have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.